That's my daughter. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to In the Rain. I'm your host, Rain. Today, I'm going to give you guys a tutorial. It should take me less than 10 minutes. That's my goal. I kind of race myself sometime. My hair has already been set. I already set under the dryer, so I am going to trim my hair and curl it, and so I should be done within 10 to 12 minutes. Ready? Set, go. First, I'm going to comb it out. Oh, I didn't tell you guys, so pause the time. I didn't tell you guys what I'm going to use today. I'm going to use the same products that I always use. I'm going to use my Arthur Johnson Soft Curl Spritz. And I am also going to use my polisher. It's almost gone. I need to get some more, but we're in quarantine and I'm low on supplies. So I'm going to use my polisher and I'm going to use my Arthur Johnson Soft Curl Spritz. I'm going to use my rat tail comb and I'm also going to use my feather comb. So first, before I get started, because it's been a couple of weeks since I trimmed my hair, I am going to line my edges up just so that it gives it a much neater and more polished look. I told you guys on my last video, I'm really big on polished professional looks. Just because you didn't go to the salon does not mean that you can't have a polished look that appears to have been fresh from the salon. My Wahl clippers is what I'm going to use to line my hair up. Can you guys see that? I got these from Walgreens, about 20 bucks. So usually I just give it a nice, good, clean line. I follow the line that is existing, just so that it's no stray hairs on my completed look. I hear my child coming. I have a question. Can I use your Amazon account? Did you have to ask me that right now while I'm doing my YouTube video? You wanted me to edit that out, or how did you want that to work? I don't know. I just kind of. So my kid wants to use my Amazon account. I'll be thinking about it while she's interrupting me as I'm doing my tutorial. So now I lined up the sides and I'm just going to do the back. Remember, I showed you guys how to take your small handheld mirror. This mirror is like Dollar Tree, Dollar Store, Beauty Supply. Small handheld mirror, moves back and forth. I usually use this to see the back of my hair so that I can line it up neatly. After I'm done lining it up, I'll take a swab and apply some alcohol to it so that I can disinfect the area that I've just trimmed up with my clippers. We do that so that we sanitize the area. We don't want any hair bumps. We don't want any of those things forming. I'm going to do the same with the other side. It is just about time for my haircut, but because we're in quarantine, I can't get my hair cut. So I'm going to utilize the tools and resources that I have to maintain a look that is as neat as possible without having a fresh cut. When you don't have a fresh cut, well, when I don't have a fresh cut, I find that my hairstyle that I freshly curl, it may not last as long, so it may cause me to have to curl my hair more frequently because my hair isn't freshly cut. But that kind of works out because I'm doing it myself, so I don't have to go to the salon to get it styled so frequently. So I may have to take another 30 minutes, maybe 4 or 5 days from now. It may not last me a week. I may have to take another 30 minutes to shampoo and style my hair again. All right, so that's 4 minutes, and I gave you guys a little education, and I also trying to get this thing to act right. I'm giving you guys a little education, and I'm also lining my hair up in the meantime. So now we're going to start curling. Again, my goal is to have my hair curled within about 15 minutes. So let's see if we can get it started. I told you guys in my last video, I just try to go with whatever style comes to mind. I don't have a defined technique when it comes to curling, aside from the fact that I like to start in the top and work my way around. To me, it's easier when I start in the top. I have my 2 pairs of ceramic flat irons. These are FHI flat irons. I got these flat irons from my sister, who has been a Bronner Brothers platform artist at the Bronner Brothers convention. And then I also purchased these. These are 1/2 inch flat irons. They've been with me forever. Don't judge how they look because they look tired, but they work really well. These are 1/4 inch flat irons, and I use both of these. I use the 1/2 inch ones on the top where my hair is longer, and I use the 1/4 inch ones on the sides and the back where my hair is shorter. So as I'm parting, I want to make sure you guys can see. So as I'm parting, I'm just pulling pieces of hair, and you can use smaller pieces, you can use larger pieces. But again, my technique is to start at the top. I dropped my comb. And when you're curling, that some of the pieces that are curled, or sometimes the ones that have not been curled, like to jump into formation with the other pieces. Just comb those out of the way, comb them back down. If that's a piece that has been curled already, push it back into the area where you previously curled it. Don't worry too much about the direction in which your curls are going, because it'll all come together once you're done. I'm just going to open up my tripart mirror. I have a mirror, as I stated in my last video, I have a mirror that's been in my home since I bought it, and it has worked out for me very well because it has a middle part that is pretty stable, but then it has the sides that fold out, and it allows me to see the back of my hair. But for the sake of this video and for the sake of me showing you guys, I'm going to use my camera on one side, and I'm angling this side to be able to give you guys some instruction without blocking my camera. If I'm a little hesitant today, it is because I worked all day today. I also did some Rise and Rain promotional stuff, which is my online store, my online women's clothing store. And I cooked dinner, and I had some time with my daughter today. So I've had a really long and full day, but I promised myself that I was going to do this video for you guys. So here it is. Someone else asked me to upload another video, so I am doing just that. Again, don't worry about if your curls are going in this direction or that direction. Sometimes if you give your curls different directions in the top, it allows it to look fuller once you're done. I hope you guys can see where I'm going with this here. So I'm going to start with my smaller flat irons. I usually don't start with my smaller flat irons this early or this far into the top, but for the sake of instruction, I'm going to. And you notice how I'm just parting directly under the last curl. And I'm doing that to give some type of curl formation to my sides and my edges. I usually don't go all the way down on my videos, so I won't do that again today for the sake of time. And speaking of time, it looks like we're doing really well on time. I promised that this would be about a 10-minute video because we didn't have to shampoo prior to. I didn't have to sit under the dryer. I shampooed my hair earlier while I was working, and I allowed it to air dry. And that's the other thing about allowing your hair to air dry. Sometimes it'll look a lot more puffy. It may not look as laid down and defined as you may want it to, but that's actually okay. Don't get discouraged. Usually people can't tell when you didn't set your hair. The only person that can tell is you. I'm just adjusting my mirrors right now so that I can see my hair as I'm curling. I probably should have went back to my larger flat irons for the top because I am still doing longer portions with my smaller flat irons, but I didn't. And my hair has grown out significantly. This is not my preference as far as the length on the sides, but again, we're in quarantine, and which means the salons are closed. My sister T.I. Pink at 313 T.I. Pink, she can't do my hair. She can't curl it. Can't cut it. So I am doing what I know how to do with the resources that I have while in the house. I don't know if these flat irons are available on Amazon. I did discover that my neck strips that I use, the Rapid Junior neck strips, I did discover that they are available on Amazon. And I ordered some today. They were $15 for the 5-pack, which is roughly about what I would pay at the beauty supply. So I was comfortable with that. I didn't feel like I had been taken. Again, like I told you guys before, the Nairobi that I use on my hair is available on Amazon as well. That's where I generally will order it from if I order it in a timely manner. Just going to work my way around the sides. If you guys notice, I'm using my smaller flat irons for the longer parts. I want to curl it a little tighter because my hair is longer than normal. I relaxed my hair a few days ago, so it's longer than normal and I can't get it cut. So I'm trying to give it a tighter curl in hopes that it will last better. Sometimes I find that when I do my hair, it looks the same as it looked on the last style. And then sometimes I find that when I do my hair, it looks completely different. Today, I just wanted something that looked better than it did when I started because my hair has looked real janky all day long. So my goal was to, like I said, record a video for you guys because someone did ask me when I was going to record another video. Someone on Facebook. If you guys want to follow me on Facebook, my Facebook name is Reign Jordan, R-E-I-G-N, Jordan. I also have an online store, as I mentioned earlier. That online store, you can follow it on Facebook. It's Rise and Reign Boutique. R-E-I-G-N is the way that I spell Reign. You can also follow me on Instagram. I have 2 Instagram pages. At Rainmaker is one of my Instagram pages, and then my business page for my online store is Rise and Reign Boutique, and it's rise.reign.boutique, and Reign is spelled the same, R-E-I-G-N. Reign is the same way that I spelled on my page. So in case you guys want to connect with me on social media, those are my methods of connecting. And I think I'm just about at time, which is good because I said 10 minutes and I started curling at, I think, 4 minutes and a few seconds. So right now I am at 14:01 and I am just about done curling. So don't challenge yourself or push yourself if you can't finish curling within the allotted time that I've given myself. I've been doing my own hair for many years, so a 10-minute curl is really, really easy for me. It may take you longer, but at the end of the day, you'll have a nicely styled hairdo, and it'll look professional. So now that I'm done curling, just like in my last video, I will apply my polisher. And usually about a nickel size should be sufficient. I usually try to focus on getting it moisturized more on the sides and back and less on the top. If you put more on the top, it'll kind of cause it to be too greasy, and we don't want it to be greasy. Don't worry about, as you're applying your polisher, do not worry about messing up your curls. You're going to mess up your curls anyway once you start combing. So just make sure you have that sheen across everything. We're going to, after we apply our polisher, we're going to use our feather comb. I like to have my top a little fuller I start on my left side generally when I start styling. It's easier for me. It seems like my hairstyles turn out a lot better if I start on my left side. Just from personal experience, you start on whatever side works for you. But for me, I have found that it works better for me when I start, after I'm done curling, when I start styling on my left. And, you know, you see how I'm combing through it, but I'm bringing the curls back. It's okay to comb through it. It's okay if you want to give it some character. If you want to move it around as much as you want to move it, it's really okay. Nobody knows the style that you were going for. You just wanted to make certain that your hair was done. So now that I have my desired look, what do you guys think? I kind of like to give it a little more pull in the top, but I am at 16 minutes and 27 seconds. I'm going to apply my spritz, and then I dropped my mirror. I'm going to apply my spritz, and once I apply my spritz, I'm going to comb through it again. And not really comb through it, but I just want to make certain that before my spritz dries, that I have the defined style that I was going for, that it looks very neat and precise. Also, I did tell you guys I was going to put some alcohol on my edges, so I'm going to do that as well. I'm going to just neaten up my hair. You see my little Michael Jackson piece? Okay, so, and I have given you guys like 12-minute hair, but better than undone hair. Show you guys the back. And we are done for the day. I am going to make certain that I put all the products that I use into the description. I'm also going to put the link to my website in the description so that you guys can shop online. I know how much we love shopping online. The products that I use will be in the description. The web store that I created will be in the description. And you guys make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like the video if you like the content. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to change. Let me know what it is that you want me to discuss on my days where I'm having my vlogs and I'm getting some feedback. Just let me know what kind of stuff you guys want to see or hear. Okay? You guys like my hair? I'm going to take a few pictures and add it for my thumbnail. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time on In the Rain.